Hello everyone. Today I would like to show you how I use traditional tools as watercolor brush and gouache in Clip Studio Paint to achieve a more traditional look in digital illustrations. To create a more natural looking watercolor illustration, I started with adding the rough paper texture of my canvas, and also because I was aiming to create a field journal, I added. You can find the rough paper texture under your assets and textures, and I added it to my canvas and sized it up, and after just set the opacity to 38, and now we have more natural looking watercolor canvas. And I started to draw with the default pencil we have in Clip Studio Paint. I set the texture to rough paper so it's even more pencil-like, and I didn't use a fully black color to create my sketch. I usually do my sketches and also my line arts really dark color but never black, and this time I'm using my sketch as my line art, so I'm just making some adjustments and deleting parts I don't like, and I also checking how it looks like with the texture paper. My main brushes in this illustration will be the default watercolor brushes Clip Studio has: the round color brush, the flat watercolor brush, sometimes soft bleed, wet wash and rough wash, other brushes too to blend. One of them is the texture blender and the other one is the wet bleed. Just to see how the colors working together, I started to color with the round color brush, and I set it the blending mode to replace alpha, because in that way you won't be able to layer the color on top of each other. After that I use soft bleed to add a little bit of highlight and create more texture and achieve a more wood-like visual. For the rosemary's leaves, I use flat watercolor brush and try to add, before coloring it, a little bit of shadow. You can be really precise with it, but I choose not to be because usually I like a more messy look in my plants and background paintings. Option is to color in only one layer, even if it's a little bit messy. It's more beneficial because colors can blend together. After finishing the whole coloring process, you just add a little bit more color for your sketch or line art layer, and for that you just have to set your line art layer to color touch. For the other three plants, I mainly used round watercolor brush and just differentiate the pressure I put on my pen. For the second illustration, I used gua sha and I made a flower, an imaginary flower. And basically I just layered different colored gua sha strokes into each other to create one flower head, and I copy and pasted it multiple times to create a more fuller look. And for the gua sha I usually use fingertip blend. For the last illustration, I used a mixture of both watercolor and gua sha, and I tried to make an imaginary pumpkin tree. This time I didn't use a texture, just selected a base color for my canvas, and with a lighter brown color I started to draw the base of the pumpkin. And this is really easy, you just need 10 strokes to create a pumpkin, so I recommend to try to draw pumpkins. It's really easy and really fun. And with the same default gua sha brush, I just added more colors to the pumpkin, more depth with darker colors, and a little bit of light with lighter colors, lighter orange and red colors, and added some strings with a flat watercolor brush. And after that I just basically copy and pasted the same pumpkin and changed a little bit the color and the size to create the whole tree.